Hey everyone, Value Add Mike here today to discuss physical versus economic occupancy. For those who don't know, my name is Mike Taravella, Value Add Mike, and me and my business partners manage over $80 million in commercial real estate, specifically in the multifamily sector. And today I wanted to hit on one of the most critical numbers an asset manager needs to know, and investors definitely need to know, is physical versus economic occupancy. So physical occupancy you see a lot of times when it comes to the broker materials and underwriting. And so physical occupancy, think of it as the number of units that are leased divided by and occupied divided by the total number of units. Now this is important because this is the first filter lenders use and operators use to measure the performance of the property. But the key thing to this is that this measurement does not include delinquencies or concessions provided when it comes to calculation. And so yes, after the first, I see physical occupancy, the next thing I'm looking at is what is the economic occupancy for a property. Economic occupancy takes into account, it's the total number of paying units divided by the total number of units. And so when you think about it, it may not seem like a huge difference, but if 10 people are staying on site and 9 of the units are leased, that's a 90% physical occupancy. However, in economic, if you on that 10 unit, you have the max you could be economic occupancy is 90. But imagine if you had one person not paying, now you're down to 80% economic. And maybe you had to comp a unit for free rent for that month because of renovations or issues with the unit. You could be down to 70% economic occupancy. So it's super important that you understand that physical only takes into consider how much is leased, and economic takes into the considerations of concessions, vacancy, and collections as well. So what does that mean for you as a limited partner? I think it's super important when understanding your underwriting when it comes to your next opportunity is confirming with the operators, is the underwriting physical or economic? I generally like to underwrite to a very conservative economic measure because I know there's going to be turnover when we renovate units. On top of there may be some collections issues. And also you can really see if that operating group understands their market and where collections are. But also, too, it just allows you to understand what's going on in that market. So be aware of physical versus economic. It may not be clear in some materials, but make sure you're always on the lookout and make sure you confirm with your operators. And if you got any value from this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend. Make sure you subscribe to that newsletter in the description. And until then, we'll see you next time.